Hello guys, Sowerz here, and today I'm going to bring you a Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer reveal, gameplay analysis kind of thing, and yeah, pretty much I'm just going to kind of talk about the game. Obviously the reveal was yesterday, so yeah, I'll get straight into some gameplay here and kind of just listen out for what Frizz says in the stream. I was literally laughing my head off when he did this. I just think it was funny the way as well that Benson laughs after as well, but yeah, it's pretty cool that them two are there. And kind of is a good sign that, they've got a lot of these eSports personalities there, so I'll talk about that in a bit, but yeah, I was pretty much creasing at that point. Anyways, guys, yeah, so the game, what can I say? I mean, to be honest, it's a huge change from what we're used to in Call of Duty games. There's no doubt about that in terms of how customizable it is and, all the new features that they put in. But in general, I'll just get straight into the gameplay, my thoughts on it. I mean, it pretty much does look like an Infinity Ward Modern Warfare 3 game. I mean, you can't really say much more. It does look completely different to like the Black Ops series games. It looks more like a Modern Warfare 3 than a Black Ops 2. So really, that's kind of the game I'm going to compare it to, Modern Warfare 3. And in terms of the gameplay, but from what I've seen, from watching a lot of videos, I've tried to take as much information as I can from watching videos. People are saying that the bullet reg is just bang on. The gameplay does feel like a Modern Warfare 3 game. But obviously the gameplay that I'm showing right now in the background is from the reveal, which is the cranked gameplay that was played by all the pro players and stuff that was there, and some of the Marines. And yeah, I mean in general from what I saw, the graphics do look a lot better than any other Call of Duty title from the little trailer that they showed before the whole thing started. I'm going to play that after this gameplay as well, because this was only 5 minutes long. But I mean, the graphics do look a lot better. Don't get me wrong, graphics don't make the game, what it is, but graphics do help, obviously. It does look really nice and crisp, if those are good words for that. But, yeah, I mean, the customization on this game looks like it's just gone up another level compared to Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, obviously, you had the perk system and stuff where you chose your points, but on this one, it looks like you have points for your perks and then points for other stuff. So it's like you got separate points for different things. So you'll have like so many points for your score streaks, so many points for your perks, and then so many points for your guns and stuff like that. Some of the perks, from what I've heard, are a bit silly. Like the one where you can get I think it's the one that's 5 points, the perk, and it's something where every kill that you get more powerful. Your gun gets more powerful, which to me is not something that's good, because that just promotes camping, and I think we'll see players using that streak. Mainly AR players, just sitting at the back trying to rack up these kills, so the gun becomes so powerful it literally just becomes a sniper or something. So I can't really see that being something that we could have in competitive. But that's just a little take on the perks. I mean, customization is always something I think is really good, and it's something fresh and kind of is really going to give us diversity in the game. I know you can customize your characters. What you can do with that, I'm not sure, but I think that's something that really does help the game. I think that's one thing Black Ops 2 got right, is the customization in classes, and it definitely gives it a bit of variation and a kind of a new meta game, really, because that's something that's always been lacking in Call of Duty. Everybody's always had the same classes and the same kind of loadouts and stuff, if you want to call them that. But I think this game we're really going to see an absolute huge diversity from what it looks like. But I mean, in terms of more gameplay stuff, I mean the game types, I don't think they've all been revealed. I know that Hardpoint, people are saying that's not in the game, and if that's not in the game, then I'm going to be hugely disappointed. I tweeted about this, that I think Hardpoint really did make Black Ops 2. I think without Hardpoint, Black Ops 2 would have been a tremendous fail. I really do. It's a brilliant game. I think it's the best game type we've seen on Call of Duty competitive, no doubt about it. And as to why they wouldn't add it to the game, I have no idea. And I can imagine that it's a pretty easy thing to add. All you've got to add is a designated zone and some spawns, and you've sorted. So hopefully, if they haven't put it in the game, hopefully all the pros there are saying, look, we really want Hardpoint in the game. And this is still a beta version of the game, so I can't see why they couldn't put it in. And if they really are supporting esports, hopefully they will do that. Infinity Ward, in the past haven't really been up to, kind of updating the game and helping the esports scene. But the fact that they did this little show match thing and with all the players there, and it did and got Benson and Fwiz down. This is all really good signs. So I'm pretty confident that Infinity Ward will make sure the game is catered for esports players and updated regularly for us. I guess we'll see, but yeah. Also, there's like stuff like the new lean slides features, all the movement stuff, and I think that's really going to help the game in terms of speeding it up. The fact you can climb over things, the fact you can slide, and also I've heard you can shoot while doing these things, which in a way is a good thing, because it's gonna kind of give people the incentive to actually move around the map, and rather than climbing over something and not being able to shoot. People now will be able to climb over a wall or something and be able to shoot. So it's giving people that kind of inclination to actually do those things now. And I think we'll see more movement around the map, less camping with these kinds of features. So definitely something that I think is a bonus. Like I said, the eSports match, they did do like a 20-minute segment, but I didn't really hear much about League Play or anything like that. All I know is that supposedly League Play is now a playlist, so like if you played Halo, something along those lines, I don't know if you'll level up in it like a 1 to 50 like in Halo, but from what I've heard, it's going to be a playlist now, and I'm not sure what it's called. It's something like Team 4v4 or something like that. So supposedly that's going to be a playlist, which I think is a good thing, because Halo, it did work really well in terms of the the playlist and how popular it was with the whole 1 to 50 thing. And I think hopefully there's more diversity in levels, because Master League has just got too many players in it on Black Ops 2. But yeah, I mean, I'm really pleased that there was a lot of esports focused in the presentation. It's definitely a good sign. They announced another Call of Duty Championships, which obviously didn't announce the prize money. It could be more, because I've seen a lot of PC games have done their own big tournaments and had more. So Call of Duty might want to top that, maybe make it a $2 million, or maybe even more if they're feeling a bit I don't know what the word would be for that, but if they did do more than 1 million, that'd be pretty amazing for everybody to be a part of. So yeah, I mean, like I say, esports in general, I think it's got a real bright future with this game. To me personally, I like change. I think this is something that we've needed. All I see people complain about on current Call of Duty games is, Call of Duty is the same game over and over. And I really do think, by the look of what I've seen and what I've heard, that Infinity Ward for once are thinking, right, we're going to really change this game and make it something different, much more customizable. Yeah, they're kind of taking a risk in a way, because they could probably just release another bog standard Call of Duty game and it'd sell a lot again. But it's good to see they tried to put change in, and I've seen once again you see a lot of people complaining that, well, look at all this stuff, this is just going to be such a fail, or there's lean in the game, or you can slide around the map. But people haven't got the game yet, so that's typical reaction from a lot of people who just like to be negative. But to me, I'm looking at it open-minded. I think change is good. Black Ops 2 is the biggest change we've seen in terms of the way the perks worked and things like that. And I think that went down really well. I think the one thing that let Black Ops 2 down is just the gameplay in general is a bit dodgy. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna judge the game when I get the game in my hands, and when we get game types that are competitive and maps that are competitive. You can't judge a game on what you're seeing right now. This petrol station blowing up, stuff like that. That kind of stuff could be turned off, hopefully. And I've heard that the lean system can be turned off. It's a personal option, so if you don't want it, you can turn it off. That kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, guys, I am really excited for this game. I think it's going to be a huge change, something that we've needed on Call of Duty. And yeah, I'm really excited for it. Hopefully you guys are too. Make sure you drop below your comments on what you think of the reveal, what you're looking forward to and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll get some more information in the coming days from a lot of players. But yeah, I'm really hyped for the game. Please drop it a like, guys, if you found it helpful at all. And yeah, see you next time, guys. Take it easy.